I'm fired up and I'm ready to go. I'm fired up and I'm ready to go. I'm fired up and I'm ready to go. This is the Billionaire Brown experience. Let's go.
What else do we get distracted by? What's some things we get distracted by? TV. Yeah, what else? We had a good show. Phone calls. Text messages. There you go. What else we get distracted by? Instagram. There you go. What else we got? Kids. Oh, they have random distractions, don't they? They know that you're getting something done, and that's when they're gonna bother you.
Yes. That's right when you get on the telephone.
Right.
Yes.
That's when they need you.
That's when they need you.
This Mr. Temple? Mr. Temple, right? You guys getting some work done. You guys giving your quality time, might be kissing and around the neck. And that's when the kids want to come. Pulling on daddy leg. Pulling on daddy leg. Daddy like, you wasn't saying that when I wasn't.
Don't play dead in the middle.
There's a lot of distractions. Somebody calling you with bad news. That's a distraction. Somebody in here got somebody that be calling them only when they have bad news.
Oh my God.
And you know what happens? I can't even talk to people. This is what my mentor taught me, Les Brown. He said he don't take phone calls until a certain part of the day. Till 10 o'clock. His time is 10 o'clock. He won't take a call until 10 o'clock. Because he said people are so negative, you don't know what they're going to do. He got to make sure he prays. He got to make sure he do his meditation. He got to make sure he read his books.
Yes,
so he can be prepared for the bomb. People just drop bombs on you. People just drop it on. It's like, what? This is just going good. Damn, that happened again? So you got to stay focused. And this is stuff that you should really talk to yourself about. Right? I talk to myself every day. I do sometimes. I talk to myself every single day. Every single day. Why do I talk to myself every day? Because sometimes I get experts' advice. I just saw that post the other day. No, but I talk to myself simply for the fact that, self-talk is everything, right? And the words that we speak, I also heard power to become, right? We speak in, I think, Romans 4:17 says something like, call forth those things that be not as though they were, right? And that's what we got to do in 2016. Right? I like how she just bought her house, right? 2 weeks ago. She didn't probably, chances are you didn't just, on that day, just decide to get a house. So you built it from the ground up. Right? It was a process. And you probably ground up, you probably saw the plan. You didn't see the plan, but you saw them putting up the building, right? So it was a process, right? But you knew that it was going to happen at a certain point, right? Even when you couldn't see the house, you knew that the house was going to be for you, right? So that's why I got to talk to myself. I just went on I just had this promotion at my part-time business this past week, and it was over December 31st, and I had no idea I was going to qualify for it. And the one thing I could promise you that I did completely different than I did any other day going for any other thing. So I read this book called The Success System That Never Fails. Okay, Success System That Never Fails. The author is W. Clement Stone. For anybody who knows any insurance agents, think. Okay, insurance agents. W. Clement Stone is known for he was doing 100 sales every single day. The Success System That Never Fails. W. Clement Stone. He was doing 100 sales every single day. 100 sales every single day. And we're talking not just for one day, right? Because ain't that how success kind of works with some of us? We do it one day or we do it 1 month. We had this big month. No, he was doing it every day for years. 100 sales every single day. It got to the point where people were asking him, what do you do? Like, what can I do? And he wouldn't even bring some of them on because he was so engaged in what he was doing. 100 sales a day. If you read the book, it goes on and tells you how he built this big organization also in the life insurance business. 100 sales a day, W. Clement Stone. I tell you about W. Clement Stone because in that book he says this, that one of the things that he does every day is he says this phrase 50 times a day. And I qualified, and with the help of God, because that's all it could have been, I had about 15 hours to go, and I needed a miracle. Because I was negative. Anybody ever been negative when their goal is like, it's almost too out of reach, and you was almost there, and then you're like, you know what, I ain't going to do it. How many people almost did something? Almost accomplished something. So, I brought this here because I didn't enjoy my New Year's Eve. Got a bottle of Ace of Spades, right? And tomorrow I'm going to have my New Year's Eve. So I worked my butt off. I accomplished something that I didn't even believe that I can accomplish. And I want to enjoy my New Year's Eve. This is what he said, and this is what I said the same morning. I'm in the shower. Anybody self-talk with themselves while they're in the shower? One of the best places. Woo! Let that water get on you. Just let it go down your hair. Like, seriously, you're in the shower. Oh, man, you think about everything. This is what I did that day. In this book, it tells him, it tells you that. He says to himself every day, what the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. It says it 50 times. What the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. You could try it if you want to. I know it works for me, guys. What the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. And as I say this every day, and I try to say it every day. I say it most days. But on this day, because sometimes I'll be in the shower when I'm saying it, or I'm outside saying it, and I lose count. And sometimes I got to round it off. Because it's hard to do. Right? They said you never know how hard it is how you don't even pay attention to your breathing until you actually start paying attention to it. And that's one of the most important things we need, to breathe. And we're not even thinking about it, just going with it. And think about it, when's the last time you looked at your pinky toe? Probably don't even know what it looked like anymore. Just throw the socks on. But this day, what I noticed in my shower is that the rings, I have 12 rings. So I was in the shower this day. Remember, I'm like, I got to get this done. So I'm trying everything. You know, when you don't got nothing to lose, you like, I'm going to try everything. Let me just make sure I got this 50. So I started looking at my shower things while I'm in the shower, the water on me. What the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. What the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can. What the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. What the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. What the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. What the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. What the mind. And I did this for all 12 of them, and I just keep going back. And I kept going back. And I did it way more than 50 times. And I don't know if that was the main reason that it happened. But I will say, coming from that type of person, it's definitely something. It doesn't take much of your time, maybe 3 minutes. What the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. Is that something worth remembering in 2016? I think so, because it's true. If you believe something, and you can conceive it. We all know conceive, right? You got to be in it. Sometimes the best time to buy a car is once you went in. Once you get in, that's why they want us to get in. I don't want to just look at it. They try and get you to get in. Because you're there because you believe it. Now they want you to conceive it. Right? You got to get in this car. You start smelling the leather, then it start coming more believable. You start making a turn, it becomes more believable. You start going on the highway. Dang, this is kind of nice. Now you're working out ways that you didn't even think was possible to actually get that car. Because now you didn't just believe it. Everybody believes and wants to be successful, right? But now you conceive it, right? You conceive it. Now it's, no, this is me. This is mine. But now that it's mine, it will achieve it. Where the mind goes, the body follows. The mind goes, the body follows. So you start thinking negative, your body's going to go negative. Start thinking positive, you're going to start going positive. It's all what the mind can conceive and believe. All right? Watch less TV. I'm a big advocate of that. Watch less TV. They say the average person watches, on average, 6 hours of television every day. On average. 6 hours of TV every day. That's almost a part-time job. Well, it's almost a full-time job. In 2016, let's watch less television. If you're watching, on average, do your calculations. You got to count the weekends. I know I watch sports. So a basketball game, football game might be 3 hours. That's just one game. You average that out, maybe 2-3 games a week. That's a lot of time watching somebody else work. That's almost like stalking. Right? Watch less TV. One of my other coaches and mentors, he calls it the income reducer. That's what he calls his television, the income reducer. His name is Jerry Clark, too. You can find him at clubrhino.com. Jerry! All right. Yeah, Jerry became a millionaire at 19 years old. Yeah, Jerry is doing his thing like really, really big. Great guy. Watch less TV. Watch less TV, you're going to read more books. Right? Everybody's reading books. Everybody. From the athletes to the greats. In any profession, the greats are reading. Right? We got, just saw that video. We all know Warren Buffett. He reads, well, they said he was reading 1,000 pages every day. I said now that he's older, he only reads 250 pages a day. True stuff. Mark Cuban, Shark Tank. He reads a few hours every single day. Somebody else. Oh, Albert, is it? No, Theodore Roosevelt reads one book every day. He was reading one book every single day. So when we say, I don't have time to read a book, all the greats are reading books. So we got to figure out, and again, you can, when you talk about, if you're not a reader, right, and we're not really talking about the romance fantasy books and stuff like that. We're talking about books that can help you become a more valuable and more efficient in whatever it is that you do, right? Read more books. Read more books. Let's go to the next one. Matter of fact, let's stay on read more books. Well, if you need a few books to read, let me just give you a few of my favorites. One, you can obviously say, the Bible, that's a good one. All right? Think and Grow Rich. That's a really good one. Napoleon Hill. Really great book. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. That's a good book.
Dental problems don't get better the longer you wait. They just get worse and more expensive. The #1 dental plan in America today guarantees to save you 20 to 80% on all dental procedures you can get done in the dental office. Regular teeth cleanings all the way up to cosmetic dentistry. No waiting periods. Contact a benefit consultant immediately to find out what open enrollment specials are available in your state today. 888-674-9409.